Hello students, your instructor here, John Mandela with another screencast. I just want to follow up to the one about Pantone and halftone. Do not confuse the two. Pantone is a color system developed for consistency. Halftone is what happens when you get dot patterns, okay, created by the different channels or inks to create the composite color image. Do not confuse Pantone and halftone. Pantone's a color system. Halftone is dots. Alright, moving on. Another thing you learn when you're in color theory is that black is not necessarily black. Here's what I mean by this. I can go back to layers here and I will turn that guy off. Black is not necessarily black. So this one right here, this black layer, I created by selecting an area affiliated with black. And what I did, and you might not even be able to notice this on your screen, and that's fine. So what I did, if I were to select that again, I go to Edit, Fill, and choose a color, is I went with this. I had 0 here, 0 here, 0 here, and 100 here, and I hit OK. That gave me a black color. And I know that it's only that because if I use the info, which is just under Window, Info to get this panel, I can see that if I hover over this, it gives me the CMYK readout, it's called. So it can tell that there's 0 of all values except for black, which is 100%. And the total ink right there, that's with the sigma next to it, that's 100% total ink coverage. It's called coverage. Now here is what's called rich black. And this layer, if I had the readout here, I can see that I have 100 of all of them. Okay, that's what's called a rich black. Regular black is almost like a charcoal or a smoky, dusty black. This is like a jet black, like it's really slick and shiny and rich. It's black as you think black should be. The problem though is that it's 400% coverage. You should aim for 300% or less. Okay, so to do that, what designers do, or print houses do, is they will, and everyone has their own, but maybe their rich black is 75, 75, 50, and 100. Just for an example, it's probably not as simple as those round numbers. And I'll click OK, and OK again. I can see there's the readout, and I can see that the total ink now is 300%. So I want to aim for anything less than that. Now this doesn't just happen when you just fill us with solid color. It happens everywhere. So I can see this image right here, the darkest parts of the shadows of his hair, it's hovering around, let's see, the upper 200s, 280, 285, somewhere in there. That's okay. Let's see this dark blue of his collars, 270s, 260s, maybe the shadows over here, 240s. That's fine. Okay, I want to aim to have 300% or less total ink coverage. You'll also learn about that you want to have usually 10% or more of ink in any given area, so it doesn't just bleach all the way to white, because if it's white, then it won't print any ink and it'll show the paper through, and you'll have an interruption in ink dots. But that's for a later discussion. Anyway, always aim for under 300, and you can adjust the colors simply. So if this is too much, I could just go to levels here, and I can maybe go to my black, let's say, and I turn it down where it's going like this. Oops, let's go to this layer, and I can turn just the black down, for example, like so. And it didn't appear to do much, but we'll just go with it. Anyway, that's how you can adjust those things. Now, other things are hexadecimal, which I'm going to reserve for a separate screencast.